Yes, friends, my name is Laboso Wambogo from Kenya. I want to take you through a brief introduction and a story about myself, my organization, and actually where we are as we speak. I started schooling at an early age where I attended nursery school for 2 years and proceeded to primary school for another 8 years. Now, during my time, I used to walk from and to school. At times, I used to walk on foot. I used to walk on barefoot with no slippers, with no shoes at all, because of the economic situation in which I was born in. And I struggled through such situations each and every time until I finished my uh, class 8, that is end of primary. So unfortunately, when I was in class 6, I unfortunately when I was in class 6, I lost both parents, and I was forced to relocate to another school, another primary school, which was a little bit cheaper. During that time, primary school was being paid. We had some small fees, which, however small it was, I could still not attend it well. Uh, I again struggled and sat for my KCPE, that is the Kenya Certificate of Primary Education, an examination that qualifies a candidate to join secondary school. So after performing well, I got 347 marks out of 400, out of 500 marks. That was fairly good performance during that time. Now I lacked someone to take me to secondary school. I struggled to talk to relatives. I struggled to talk to friends, and at long last, I failed to join at exact time, join secondary school at the very good time. So a relative advised me to actually repeat class 8, that is take another 1 year to learning same class, at least to give time or create more time to look for somebody to sponsor my secondary learning. I obeyed the instruction, the request, took another 1 year in school, and again performed well, got around 367 marks out of 500. Unfortunately, I could not get someone again to take me to school. The person that was supposed to sponsor my second education died in the process before we got our end of year results. So I saw it was not all that good on my side, and thought of going to study driving. I struggled, and through the help of a cow that my parents left, I sold the cow around 13,000 Kenya shillings, that is around $110, and then moved to Nairobi, the capital city of Kenya, to study driving. So I joined driving school, and that is 2005. That is 2005 when I joined seniors driving school in Nairobi. I lived with a relative, but went to the school during the day. So I learned, and by the end of the year, that year, I completed my driving course and got my license, got my certificate. I could not drive on the Kenyan highways because by that time I had very little knowledge in driving. So it forced me to work as a car cleaner in one of the car wash in Nairobi. And one of my clients, one of our customers used to point me out whenever he comes. He could tell me to take care of his car, wash his car. Now I used I did this job for 1 year and then came back home. When I came back home, I said, no, this is now my time to get to the Kenyan roads. I looked for a vehicle and worked as a passenger vehicle for another 3 years. That is up to 2009. Collected enough money that could take me far, and then joined secondary school. That is after 6 years now. That is around 2012. So when I joined, I used my savings to pay my school fees. That is for Form 1, 2, and 3. A friend then chipped in at Form 4 and told me, you cannot struggle alone. Let me assist you to pay school fee for the 1 year that is now remaining. I thanked God and requested him to transfer me to a boarding school to at least get more time to study, because I was in day school where I have to go back home and come back in the morning, and it was tiresome. At times I could reach home when tired, that it was not all that good possible to read. So good enough, I did my KCSE, that is the Kenya Certificate of Secondary Education, and passed with a B minus. That was a good grade during that time. I again got it not easy to join university immediately. So I was called by a friend in Nairobi, one of my customers when I was a car cleaner during those days. He told me, you come, I will employ you an as an a receptionist in one of the guest houses that he owned. I accepted the job and worked there. But fortunately enough, or luckily enough, I registered at African Nazarene University and studied part time. That is from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. doing education, Bachelor of Education in secondary option. I did this until I completed my university learning as a teacher, and got uh, working on contract at St. Pius Ndiru Secondary School, where I taught for 1 year. I was again absorbed by another private school, the St. Edward's Boys Secondary School, where I also taught for another 3 years. Seeing people struggling each and every time, seeing pupils or children struggling to go through education, I said, no, I have to look for ways, and I have to see a way of making an organization that can focus on helping the needy children mostly. That is what came to my mind, and that is what led to the formation or the founding of Laboso Caring and Regenerative Society Foundation. This organization has been working on 4 pillars: reforestation, girl child education, and overall underprivileged children education, permaculture, and poultry farming, and even the community microfinance. So throughout this, we have been working with seeds. The organization has worked with seeds. We have also worked with Good Dollar, and through Good Dollar, we were able to support the community microfinance, where we are giving out some loans, and we are getting them with small interest. We have been going on well. And on the education system, education side, education department, I met a friend, Kate, in Australia, that sponsored two underprivileged children, girls, and in the process, she also accepted to at least help me look for funds to support more underprivileged children. As we speak, our organization has taken 69 needy students to secondary schools. Half of them are boarding and half are day school.